Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video topic is a highly requested one and I'm super excited to be able to share all the information and resolve all of your questions and myths regarding the topic of tattoos, which is quite a taboo in pageants today. If you're new here, I'm Nikita Tanwani, your former Femina Miss India Andhra Pradesh and now a YouTuber as well as a pageant coach. So if you're a pageant aspirant, do check out the channel because I've made hundreds of videos on pageant preparation. And if you're looking for individual guidance and wish to be trained by me for your upcoming pageant, then don't forget to check out the link given in the description box below where you will find all of the details regarding my academy. Now, the topic of whether tattoos are accepted or not in beauty pageants has been a topic of conversation for the longest time in the field of pageants. And while the taboo does exist to a certain extent still, however, we have seen a gradual change in the narrative and we've seen a lot more tattoos being showcased by pageant contestants in the last decade or so. But prior to that, yes, a lot of women did presume that having a tattoo on their body would be a hindrance on their journey to the crown. If we have a look at the trends in the last couple of years, we can obviously see that tattoos have become a more common form of self-expression as a form of art on your body in the last couple of years. And in fact, the age group that is more inclined towards pageants is usually the youth between 16 to 25, which is also overlapping with the age criteria window for beauty pageants as well. And so while tattoos have been considered a taboo, but we have seen quite a few trailblazers in the last few years who proved and broke the stereotype regarding tattoos in pageants. We have examples of beauty pageant contestants breaking this stereotype since as early as 2006 when Miss Universe Latvia showed a small flower tattoo. And then in 2008, we had another pageant contestant who also had a tattoo on the pelvic area. Now, these tattoos are obviously visible during the swimwear round of beauty pageants, whereas you can hide it for most of the other duration of the pageant. And now I'm sure the most obvious question that arises is, do we have to reveal our tattoos or can we choose to hide them? Now, in the case of a swimwear round, it can be quite difficult to hide your tattoos. So in those cases, there are a few tips and suggestions that I will make. So if you're interested in knowing how to cover your tattoo or how to talk about it in a pageant, then do watch till the end of this video because I have a lot of useful tips coming in. The most popular pageant contestant, however, who was talked about in the media mostly because of her tattoo that she was adorning on the torso, was Miss Kansas in 2013. She had a torso tattoo which is a serenity prayer, and it was a big deal back then because tattoos of that size were not usually being seen on pageant contestants. In fact, in recent years, we have also seen Beatrice as well as Chelisti, who was Miss Universe Philippines right now. She also has a number of small tattoos on her body and has a story to tell behind the meaning of each one of those tattoos. Now, for my Indian audience, do not think that it's only people outside of India who have the courage or have been showcasing their tattoos. In fact, our very own Femina Miss India 2009, Ekta Chaudhary, is not your typical Miss India. What distinguished her from the other Miss Indias that we have seen is that she actually has 5 tattoos. And the most visible one is the one of a unicorn on her back. Now, if you already have a tattoo and you're going for a pageant, then I would say it's a personal choice whether or not you want to reveal your tattoo or talk about it and use it to actually stand out in the pageant. Now, when it comes to covering up tattoos, makeup is an essential part of it. So it's important that if you're planning on covering up your tattoo during the pageant, that you invest in good quality tattoo makeup and also high coverage concealers. I want to take a moment here and thank Kira Beauty for sponsoring this segment of the video. I've talked about Kira Beauty products on this channel if you've been following me for a while, and I am actually wearing the Kira Beauty Daily Dewy Serum Foundation right now as well. I have been a fan of Kira Beauty for the reason that they understand that skincare and makeup can go hand in hand. In India, we are in the middle of winters right now, and with the dry winter, especially in January, it's important that your foundation is hydrating, and that is why I love the Keto Beauty Daily Dewy Serum Foundation, because apart from vitamin C and niacinamide, it also gives you a boost of hyaluronic acid, which is a great hydrating agent for your skin. This is a lightweight, dewy finish foundation which blends into your skin within seconds, and so I particularly love this range of products because in the winter we do want our makeup to not sit too heavy on our skin, also give us that dewy finish, which is a little hard to achieve if you are suffering with dry skin during the winters. And also at the same time, I want my makeup to be super quick. With Keto Beauty products, I'm actually able to achieve this makeup look in just 5 minutes. All I have left is to brighten up my eyes, and I've been loving the Keto Beauty waterproof soft matte eyeliner pen, which makes it so easy and super quick for me to be able to give that additional little wing at the corner of my eye. I've been loving that look. And to further glam up your look, if you're going out in the evening, all you have to do is grab your hands on the Keto Beauty long wear brightening eyeshadow stick, because who has the time for eyeshadow palettes and brushes anymore, especially in the winters. And this stick has been giving me that additional shine and shimmer that makes me feel ready to get out in the evening. And I also add a touch of it on my brow bone just to add that extra highlight. So whether it's a daytime wedding function or just a casual hangout with your friends in the evening, Keto products actually give you the flexibility to go from a day look to a night look in just a matter of minutes, and also not be worried about harming your skin at all. So if you've been looking for PETA certified, cruelty free, toxin free makeup products that also take care of your skin, then don't forget to check out Keto Beauty products, and I will link all of the products used today in the description box below. Now, if you don't want to hide your tattoo or cover it up, and you actually want to talk about it because you think that it has impacted your life in a big way, that it holds a lot of meaning, then you absolutely don't have to. In fact, tattoos can be used as personal brand conversation starters as well. So, as long as your tattoo is not derogatory, does not have a meaning that might offend the public audience or the viewers of the pageant, and unless the pageant organization has a strict rule about not allowing tattoos, you can actually flaunt your tattoo with confidence. In fact, I myself also have a tattoo on my inner arm, which is a symbol of resilience, and I did not hide my tattoo during my pageant. In fact, every time someone asked, it gave me the opportunity to talk about my journey, my story of growth, and what that tattoo signifies to me, that I resolved to never give up on anything in life. My student Pragna Ayagari, who is also Miss Supranational India right now, has also a tattoo of stars on her collarbone, which is quite visible, in fact, in any outfit. And that tattoo has also not proven to be a hindrance in her journey towards the crown either, because it holds such a beautiful meaning. So, to summarize, there can be some pretty good reasons for you to cover up your tattoo. Number one, if the organization does not allow tattoos at all. And number two, if you yourself are embarrassed of the tattoo, maybe it was a bad decision taken a long time ago, and if you are planning on getting rid of the tattoo yourself, then you can probably cover it up or just hide it during the course of the pageant. But other than that, there is no strict reason or rule that enforces you to hide your tattoos. So the decision is up to you, and I would suggest that it's for every single contestant to pick their own battles in a life as well as in a pageant, and it would be your choice as to what you want to do with your tattoo. Now, if you're a pageant aspirant and you are planning on getting a tattoo, then I also have some suggestions for you. Number one, do think about the positioning as to which body part are you getting that tattoo on, and also the size of the tattoo. Small tattoos, which are quite meaningful and aesthetic, don't seem to be a problem at all in beauty pageants these days. However, if it's a pretty large tattoo, the reason it might be a problem in a pageant is because after a pageant you are also expected to be modeling for certain brands and be the brand ambassador of certain brands and companies, and sometimes being an ambassador of a certain brand might be conflicting because of the tattoo that you are holding. In fact, even as a model, some clients may have a problem with the tattoo that you have, because not every tattoo can be photoshopped and covered up in post production as well. So the size and the placement of your tattoo needs to be considered if you are planning on getting inked anytime in the future. Apart from that, do think about the design that you are choosing to get, and if it is a text, then think about what the text actually means and signifies, and whether or not it would be a problem on a public platform. Also, do think about your future goals in pageantry and where do you see your pageant journey taking you professionally, and then make the decision of whether or not you want to get inked. And also, would it add to your confidence, or would it be something that you would choose to hide? My personal recommendation to anyone planning on getting a tattoo is, because it is such a big commitment and not the easiest thing to actually get rid of either, I always recommend people to have a certain tattoo idea or a concept or design in mind and stick to that idea for at least 6 months. Always give yourself 6 months to decide whether or not you want to get that tattoo. And if you have not changed your mind after 6 months, then you should definitely go ahead and get the tattoo. But more often than not, most of us actually don't feel the same way after 6 months. And in case you change your mind within 6 months, then it's just a safe way to not get the tattoo done at all. So to sum up this video, getting a tattoo is a decision which is pretty important. So make sure that it's a decision that you can live with. And competing in a pageant is an opportunity for you to put out your journey and your truth whichever way you want to. So make those decisions accordingly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what are your thoughts on having tattoos and whether or not you actually want to get one, because since I have tattoos, I am actually very interested in other people's tattoos as well. So let's actually all discuss our tattoos in the comment section below. That would be super cool. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.